There we go. Okay, now we're live. Took long enough. Hello, hello, test. Okay,
Hello?
I got an at on my server. Can you guys hear? Is it working?
I'm currently stuck in an ad. Okay,
Same.
now I'm here now.
Well, I'm gonna share
so
through
am I.
Discord so you guys can watch in real time with me, so it's not delayed. But just give me a second because we gotta make sure that the actual stream is working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the audio okay, guys?
Yes.
People
Sounds a little
in
quiet.
chat. Who is quiet? Both everybody or because your audio comes through separately?
Let me take a listen here.
I think it's because like
Uh,
we're in the call and all that, and that's like affecting it.
hmm.
It's probably the call. Yeah.
Yes.
Let me try and make you guys a bit louder.
On my behalf, it sounds fine.
Okay, I turned you guys up a bit more. I turned me up a bit more. I should just be louder in general now.
Okay.
All right.
Cartoonish, we can't make it.
Oh, that's sad.
That's actually really sad.
What a shame. He does a mean Peter Griffin impression.
I should probably be playing some music through this too, so people aren't bored.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
We got plenty of
Play
BBT
some
tracks.
Battlefield Bikini Bottom music.
I don't have any of
Yeah.
that installed. I'll just have to play the BBT music, 'cause that's all I have on my PC, and I don't feel like routing another YouTube tab through it. So,
It's all right.
I don't know. I just
You know,
I just felt like
I'll
it would
play-
just set the mood.
I'll play. I got something real jazzy from BBT that just sort of blends into the background, so that should probably work. Where the hell is
All
it?
right.
Like ambient music.
It's the pause menu music. It's really chill, I guess is the best way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Please don't be super loud. Oh no.
Is it super loud?
I don't know. I'm not gonna know until it starts and it blasts everyone in the stream. It's just what I've got to live with here. Why is it not opening? Okay, let me turn that down, because that is a bit loud. Not like too loud, but... Okay, there we go. Alright, how's that audio, guys? The main reason I wanted to start early is so then we could just get all the kinks out of the stream before it actually starts, so we're not doing it during the announcements.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It sounds alright.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Okay. Good, good. What are you guys looking forward to being announced?
Well, the obvious thing is SpongeBob. Like that's pretty much like what a lot of people are looking for.
Yeah.
Either SpongeBob or bust.
I
mean-
oh, go ahead.
I mean, obviously, like there's more than just SpongeBob. Like I'm sure like there's other things that people are looking forward to. I mean, we
Yeah.
know what went on with what Sony leaked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I hope that there's a sequel. I actually do think that a BFBB sequel made by Purple Lamp could turn out really well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
If they just had more time to like work on it, like they had time and budget, because I'm pretty sure a lot of it was Nickelodeon's fault. They just
Yes.
rushed it out the door.
Now,
Yeah.
my thing with this is you got to keep in mind that they'll obviously be building the game off Rehydrated. There's no way they won't be. So they have a starting base, which means it shouldn't feel as rushed, even if they are rushed.
Yeah.
Now, there is always a chance that the sequel isn't a sequel, and that we're just getting another remake.
True.
Now,
I'm kind of hoping not. I'm kind of hoping not a
Same
remake,
here.
another remake, because
Yeah.
I want to see something new. Actually, either a
Yeah,
BFB sequel or an entirely new game.
Yeah, I think those are like the three big chances. Either one, a remake, two, a sequel, or three, a completely different game.
yeah.
Yep.
If you could pick any of the games to be remade, if it had to be a remake, which game would you guys pick?
I'd probably choose Lights, Camera, Pants, honestly.
Probably, yeah. Or Creature from the Krusty Krab.
Yeah, those are good choices. A few
Yeah,
people
we're not
think.
counting like anything based off of like specials or movies.
Well, I wasn't
Yeah.
either, but they did say that no comment when asked about a movie remake. They didn't say no, so it is possible.
they just said Paramount. They'd have to do something with them. They'd have to negotiate with them or something.
So
Yeah, because they hold the rights to the movie, whereas Nickelodeon holds the rights to the TV show itself.
Yeah.
yeah, I do not think personally that we are going to get another remake. It definitely seems more like a new game or a sequel. But if a new game,
definitely.
But if a remake is what we're getting, I do hope it's for Creature from the Krusty Krab. And Lights, Camera, Pants is great, but I think I'd rather have another platforming game.
Yeah. Platformers are my thing.
Yeah, true. Because like, yeah, we really don't see platformers like too much nowadays. Like, I mean, if we do, they're probably like mixed with something else, like third-person shooting. Just an example.
Yeah, I've been trying to think if it is a remake. I'm trying to think what game it could be because the one part that's got me stuck is the fact that Sandy's wearing her Karate Island outfit.
Well, that actually brings me to another thing. Like, what if there's another remake and a new game? I know it's very, very unlikely, but not impossible.
I'd buy both of them in a heartbeat. I'd die pretty much.
Yeah, I think that could be possible because, like, I mean, they're gonna kill two birds with one stone. They're gonna make a remake of like another fan favorite game, and also give us a new game because, like, Sandy wasn't really in Creature from the Krusty Krab, for example. Like, she wasn't. It was just SpongeBob, Patrick, and Plankton.
She did make a cameo in Plankton's first stage.
Yeah, but for the most part, she wasn't playable.
Yeah.
Because I do think that it is possible we might be getting both, especially because of how much they've been teasing SpongeBob, like a lot, and the fact that they made a comment, or not a comment, they made a tweet saying to stay hydrated, which seems like another remake, but that goes
Well, I didn't
completely.
really think much of it.
It goes completely against the fact that they've been teasing a sequel or a new game for them to say hydrated. So I feel like, I don't know. We'll see. we'll see.
Make sure to
see where
stay.
this goes.
I just realized that the tweet you're talking about. Make sure to stay hydrated, kids.
Yeah.
I just didn't think much of it.
Does
Kids
T-
part. The kids part's kind of giving it away.
Yeah. Do you think that? Wait, does Thqnordic own Saints Row? Do you guys know if they do or not?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hold on. Okay, they are. I was just wondering because I really like that, and I'd hope that they'd show it off here, the new game. Hmm. So if it is a sequel or a new game, what kind of things would you want in said game?
Well, let's see. Let me think.
I mean, if they're gonna go for like some of the stuff from what they did with Battle for Bikini Bottom, like, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the gameplay elements return, except more refined.
Yeah.
Same here. Something I think would be awesome is either more playable characters or a different way of switching between characters rather than a bus stop.
I see.
Yeah, like,
I think it was said that Glove World was supposed to be a world, so that'd be cool if they actually revived that concept.
True. See, I'm trying to think of things without just listing BBT mechanics because I hope that they don't announce too many of those.
Yeah, because that's why I'm having a hard time thinking.
Because like I would normally be like an upgrade system, maybe combos, like combining moves and such, and then I'm like, wait, that's all stuff that we've got.
Yeah,
I mean, they had the upgrade system in the movie game.
True.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
They could do something similar like that.
One thing I'd love to see them do, but I know damn well it wouldn't happen, is reference stuff from other SpongeBob games. That one sounds very unlikely, but I mean, it'd be cool to see it.
Imagine if it opens up and the game's called Bikini Bottom Tales, and the art on
that would be sad.
The art on the one, right? You know, the SpongeBob art on there. Imagine if they're, you know how it looks like they're all getting sucked into something? Imagine they're all getting sucked into the book.
Oh, jeez, that would be a big middle whatchamacallit, a big bird if they did that.
I would laugh hysterically.
Oh.
I would probably say if they were also to do like I was trying to think like maybe they can include like Patchy the Pirate and Potty because like I don't have it. As far as I'm aware, I don't think like a lot of like I haven't played any of the SpongeBob games, but I don't know if they're in any of the games.
Yeah, the only SpongeBob games that the only SpongeBob games that Patchy and Potty ever appeared in was Squiggle Pants for the Wii and 3DS, and the now discontinued SpongeBob Moves In.
That would be cool if
they include like Potty and like Patchy and Potty. Like I mean that would be cool because I mean like with the 20th anniversary special, they actually like Patchy finally got to meet SpongeBob after like so many years.
Yes, that was a good scene.
That was one of the best things of that whole special. Like the whole special, in my opinion, was really good, but like that was one of the best parts of it.
Yeah, that one put it all over the top.
It was like they finally did it. Like, I guess it's like I guess the writers thought it's about time. Like Patchy got to meet SpongeBob.
Yeah, he failed in the 10th anniversary, but he finally made it in the 20th.
Yeah, so it was like that was good.
When SpongeBob comes on in the Nordic event, we're all gonna be freaking out, and you guys know it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, I mean, it's probably gonna be like when Rehydrate was announced, and just like everyone just lost their minds.
Well, when that happened, for me, I was in such a weird state because I had not seen this happening at all. I could not see that possibly happening, and I had been in contact like before, and I was told everything would be fine, so then I didn't expect it to happen, and when it did, I was just completely blown away. I was in this weird mix of, should I be happy or sad that this is happening? Because, you know, I had to cancel my Rehydrated, but I was also excited that a game I loved was officially getting a remake.
Yeah, true.
when Rehydrate was announced for me, I was still in school, but I was
Same
like,
here.
I couldn't really go ballistic because like I was in class and I was gonna get in trouble for being on my phone when I was supposed to be doing work.
Yeah, I too could not believe that they were remaking the game, although I was actually one of the few people, if not the only person, who was kind of cautiously optimistic because of, well, some things. But in the end, I think Rehydrated was okay. Unpolished, but it was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. Like I mean, there was a lot of stuff like that felt different about it,
Yes.
and a lot of stuff that they missed.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna switch over to the live stream cam now, or like the live stream scene. Okay, here.
But I don't think they did a bad job. I think it's just that they just didn't have enough time or the budget to get it all done. Because I'm pretty sure Nickelodeon was like, yep, they were trying to push the game out so that way it could probably coincide with something like the third movie. But at that point, like it got delayed and then it didn't release on Paramount Plus.
Yeah. I don't even know why they would try to like tie that in with the third movie.
Like, I mean, obviously, like Sponge on the Run had nothing to do with the events of Battle for Bikini Bottom, and it's just a remake of the 2003 game.
True.
Now with the movie game remake, like I can see that happening, but if they can get the rights for it, and also the 20th anniversary of the movie.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the Ghostbusters video game that they had around like 2009, I think. I mean, that coincided with like the anniversary of one of the movies.
Yeah.
So it's like if they were to do it for SpongeBob, do it for the 20th anniversary of the first movie, because I feel like that's most appropriate than just
a few
dropping. Years off.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me, but the share screen for the stream doesn't have any sound. Is that just me?
No, it legitimately just doesn't have any sound.
Oh.
Like it's completely silent. This part of it is.
Oh,
just
so
quiet.
this okay. Hold on, let me verify that.
I think it's because the stream hasn't started yet.
Yeah, it's just the timer.
Yeah, it's that the countdown is silent. For a second, I was about to say, is there something wrong here?
Yeah, no, I can't hear anything either.
I like how we had music and yet they don't.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. You'd think they'd put just anything here, not just complete silence.
It's gonna be jarring.
Yeah, it's just gonna start.
Alright. Here we go, this is gonna be fun.
Just sitting here and passing time for 7 minutes is gonna be fun.
I mean, we got plenty of stuff to talk about.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if like so far like Rehydrate was a success, like just how many copies it sold, which is like. I was like, I kind of wasn't expecting Rehydrate to succeed, depending on like either like for a variety of reasons, including like how unpolished it felt.
Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna fix Rehydrated. Sadly, I think that they're probably just
not anymore.
Pretty sure that game's at its finished state. Sadly.
Yeah, and like they can't really fix it because like. I think either the publisher, like, Thqnordic, is trying to, they're also, trying to, juggle between other different projects, or Nickelodeon was like, no, we're leaving it as is. Hey, but at least, I mean, people can still have fun with it, with all the glitches and all that. Who can't say, it's, I'm just saying, people can still have fun with the glitches. There's still a amount of, funny glitches that game has.
Yes, I kid you not, on my first playthrough of the game, on day one of its release, I literally was able to glitch out of jellyfish fields and walk on top of, land structures I'm not supposed to be on.
So...
Yes, I mean, who can't... I mean, obviously, I said in the Rehydrated video I recorded with, the Arkham one, I don't think anyone's really gonna know who he is, but, I mentioned in that video that it's not going to stop people from breaking the game in half or speedrunning.
Yeah.
So, okay, if my biggest issue with Rehydrated, I don't have really any problems with the gameplay. I'm fine with it. It doesn't irritate me that much. Like a lot of people when they complain, they're like, oh, it doesn't control very well, or this and this mechanic are bad additions, or they didn't implement them correctly. But that doesn't really bother me that much. My biggest issue with Rehydrated is the art style. I don't think it properly reflects the SpongeBob art style. So if I had to say that one thing I'd like to see improved in this game, or changed, not improved, because it's not objective, I'd like to see it, the art style reflect the cartoon a little more.
Yeah.
I actually like the art style. Like I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I personally, I mean, I know it's not as definitely the art style is a lot different. I mean, I personally think the colorful art style was pretty nice, and I mean, like SpongeBob's model, I know that they're trying to make it look more like the modern SpongeBob, because he's a lot more square and he has smaller eyes.
But stuff's starting.
Oh, it's starting.
Oh,
what's this?
that's what.
Why is it completely silent? What the heck?
Oh no.
I think their stream's freaking out. Like it's making no sound for me. Oh yeah, other people are complaining about it in chat.
Oh snap!
Oh no.
Oh dear lord! Are we really gonna watch this without audio?
Hold on, I assume they're gonna fix it.
The comments are freaking out.
This is a sight to behold. No sound, audio. There's no sound, no sound.
It's nowhere near as bad as I don't know if you guys remember this or if you were there, but the Xbox event in 20. Oh my God!
There it is.
The Xbox event in 2020 was completely broken the whole way. It was having so many problems. It was really funny to me for some reason, though.
Oh, I've never seen it. Wait, is the sound playing now?
Yes, there is.
Oh,
tell
thank
me
God.
if the volume's good, guys.
I can't hear it still.
Can you guys not hear it?
I can hear
No.
it perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
I think it's because like I'm still in the call. I'm using like certain earbuds. It's like,
All right.
yeah, I don't think I can hear it.
Indie
That's
Games,
weird.
they were the people behind the mobile version.
Yeah, and honestly, it's the best version of the game.
Yeah, I'm surprised how that one turned out.
Oh right, I totally forgot they had a mobile version of Rehydrated. Like, that's probably one of the most ports that any SpongeBob game has ever had.
It's the most polished version of the game. It's kind of weird.
It's appropriate. Anyway, before not relating to Battle for Bikini Bottom, I just want to say some stuff about you guys. No Life 4, I have played your demo for Bikini Bottom Tales, and I thought it was pretty good.
I watched your video. We've also got a huge update coming out soon, so.
Yes, I am terribly sorry if my bad Kermit voice cringed you.
No, it's okay. It was fine.
That's just what I do on my channel.
I just love watching. I just love watching people play BBT. It really warms my heart because we put so much time and work into it.
I do have one question. Who voiced SpongeBob in that?
Or
can you not?
He's someone on our team.
Okay, yeah. So it's okay. And then Rugrats 1991. I will say that I've watched a lot of your Toon Twister 3D videos that you used to make.
Oh, you did? Oh my God!
Yes, I was the one who was like, I love how Patrick flies around like a maniac.
Oh, now I remember. Oh yeah, I was literally like early to like mid-teen when I was slowly dying out of those. I was like, I wanted to do something fun with that. So I was like, let's give Patrick the ability to fly. So I gave him the ability to fly.
All right.
That was one of the fun things about making those things.
I need to answer a question in chat really quick. Random Angry Bird Stuff asked if Slicey Dungeon will ever come to consoles. Probably not. I'd be fine with doing that. I don't see it logically making sense. I also don't think I'd earn enough off of it to warrant paying to put it on there. All right, event starting. Everybody.
Here we go.
Okay, I still can't hear the thing. Okay.
10th anniversary. Thqnordic.
There's SpongeBob.
There I am, Gary. There I am.
There I am, Gary. There I am.
Oh my god, that is such a good SpongeBob voice.
Hey, thank you very much.
Is that Destroy All Humans?
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
obvious that's what they were going to start with.
I figured.
Oh. Okay, question about like the game itself. Do the aliens actually have the power to do that, like control humans?
Yes. I think so. I don't know. I've only played the demo of the remake.
From what I've heard, though, the remake was really good.
Yeah. I think the reason why that one turned out better than Rehydrated was because Thqnordic had more control over that.
Mm-hmm.
Considering they actually own Destroy All Humans.
Oh yeah, that probably could be the case because like they own the IP, whereas like SpongeBob is owned by Nickelodeon, obviously, is like, and they have more control over the IP than Thqnordic does.
Yes, it's understanding but sad at the same time.
Very sad. And that's the same thing with like the new All Stars Brawl game. Like,
Oh yeah.
That's like Hero. That's a staple for the series. They use a lot of German music.
oh yeah, because like the I know for like the first trailer, like for the remake, when I saw it, like I noticed that was actually a German song. I looked it up, and it's actually pretty good.
Yep.
Reprobe.
Yep. They're the remake of Destroy All Humans 2. I think somebody guessed it would be called Reprobed.
Well, whoever guessed it is right.
Makes sense, it's
Hey
aliens.
everybody, what's up and welcome to Thqnordic's first digital showcase. To celebrate their 10th anniversary...
If you guys need me to turn it up or down, people in chat, just tell me.
I'm Jeff Keighley, and as we've all just seen, Thqnordic is bringing back Earth's favorite destroyer, Crypto, for another round of Earth-shattering, anal-probing, human-annihilating madness. This time in the
What do I find funny?
Destroy All
What?
Humans 2,
What?
Crypto's got
One of the
five
guys in
additional
Destroy All
releases
Humans,
to
one of the
prepare
aliens, I forgot what they were exactly called, was voiced by Richard Horvitz, who does Zim.
Oh yeah, yeah, like Zim.
I found that absolutely funny when I played the demo.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
all
noticed
right.
that too when I was looking at footage.
We
Like,
should probably be a little quiet because I know some people will want to see this.
True.
Yeah, true.
It's all a haze, man. There was this little green dude, and he had this, like, big gun and a jetpack, and he really showed the man who's boss. He tossed the fuzz around, and boom! Called himself Crypto, I think? And then he put on those groovy glasses, and suddenly it was all colors. And I just wanted to dance, man. Like, couldn't have stopped if I wanted to. Mind control, man. Mind control, I always told ya. And then I wake up, look up, and there he is in his flying saucer, burning whole buildings like they're just marshmallows, man. Far out, man. Really far out.
Soon the citizens of Bay
Like,
City.
it's okay if we talk, I just don't think we should be constantly talking, that's what I was trying to say. Complete silence is weird.
Yeah, I'm trying not passing on the clock.
I was awestruck. Oh, it's coming to the PS5? Oh, crap.
PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Oh, man. I still don't have a PS5.
I will say, this definitely looks a little lower quality
Now, our
than
next title
the
took
first
a
one, which is weird.
22-year hiatus after its
Nice.
award-winning debut. That's right, Appeal Studios is bringing back Outcast. If you don't know the original Outcast, because in 1999 your feet didn't touch the ground when you sat in a normal-sized chair, or if you played it and loved it, but you've slept once or twice in 22 years, here's a refresher. You play Cutter, a former U.S. Navy SEAL stranded on an alien planet. In Outcast 2: A New Beginning, your job is to join the Talons and fight against
never really heard
invading
of that.
robotic
Me
soldiers.
neither.
You'll come equipped with your jetpack to travel across the alien world and will be able to customize your weapon to blast your enemies. Adelpha is under attack, and it's your job to lead the uprising.
Outcast.
Ever since the ancients left us, and as far as the moons remember, Adelpha has been under Atalan's care.
Wow.
We are the keepers of all Yod's creations.
Squidward Tentacles says, Mike SpongeBob, if you're excited to see what THQNordic has in store for you, give me a victory screech.
And give faith to our makers.
I'm voicing on my channel, that's what he knows me
If
for.
the Yods can't save us,
Man, the volume in this one's all over the place. It's either way too loud or way too quiet.
Yeah.
If I had to make a guess, I'd probably say they'd probably save SpongeBob for last.
Probably.
That's just my prediction.
Well, the one that we can find out is if we keep watching.
Yes.
It's like some, like, tribal sci-fi type crap.
Yeah, this is funky. I do not know what I am looking at right now.
Me neither.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to offend anybody who's interested in this.
That's just what I can guess. I obviously don't need to offend
They're
anyone.
dancing.
Like,
Why is this guy running towards them like they're committing some kind of war crime?
oh,
Oh, apparently that's
They're
why.
dead.
They're dead.
Outcast 2: A New Beginning.
was there a new beginning of?
This is my home. My planet,
I mean, the graphics are alright.
Adelpha.
They look cool. I mean, it's on newer, it's on like current gen, so
Ever since I was a girl, I wanted to become a Dolotai Guardian.
Good for you.
To protect Adelpha.
we're just commenting over these.
Yeah.
It's
They've
fun.
And all
I've already
creatures.
uploaded the trailers for
Big
Destroy All
and
Humans, so
small.
I feel like as these go on, they're gonna then upload them separately.
Yeah.
Virtuous
Yeah.
and vicious.
That's what they all do.
To defend against those who want to exploit its beauty.
Man, these graphics are really good.
And destroy it. But now, we face our greatest threat. We need all the help we can get.
Cutter Slade, your friendly neighborhood invader slayer.
Oh, that's what he is?
This looks alright.
Again, it's more like...
Same problems.
It's like tribal stuff mixed with like cyberpunk.
In the
Yeah.
Expedition series, you'll play a Roman legate, the
Excuse me,
commanding
sorry.
officer of a legion. Your
Excused.
companions will live, fight, and potentially die at your
Why
command.
is he so quiet
Major
compared to the
armies through
trailers?
Greece, North Africa, and Gaul.
I just have to change the volume every time he comes on
Meet
screen.
powerful leaders, pacify provinces, gather resources, and care for your legionaries. Play as a male or female hero. Ladies of Rome, why not go rewrite history? In Expeditions Rome, the die is not yet cast.
Very good. Stay here. I have the best throwing arm.
You can already tell this is not my thing.
Yeah. This is why I don't.
Hello, everyone.
This is why I don't
I'm
really
Jonas
do
Leva, and
reactions
I'm
to these kind of things, these kind of like showcases,
Expeditions Rome.
because I'm only into
Expeditions Rome
specific
is
genres.
A tactical turn-based role-playing game.
Yeah, we're only
set
with
in
specific
the ancient
games,
Roman
but-
Republic.
I'm
Yeah.
very open to video games, right?
The
But
game
like
casts
this
you as a
here,
young
this
Roman noble
just does
who's
not
forced
look
to flee Rome, and you seek
like my
refuge
thing at
in
all.
a legion, where you'll rise
Like I
through
could
the
see
ranks
myself
Yeah,
playing the
and
last
assume
game.
command of the legion
It looked alright.
yourself as its legate.
In our game, combat takes place on a hex grid, where you
I'll
buy
probably like
strategic
play
positions
Destroy
to
Humans, like either like
overwhelm
I'll
your
probably go
enemies.
for the remakes of the
We
games.
focused on giving each unit a
Yeah,
wide
they're,
range of skills
the
to
first
choose
one's
from
pretty
that
decent,
allows
so I
us to
assume
really
this
try
one's gonna be
different
pretty
things
decent
and find
too.
your own way to tackle each encounter.
Yeah, our goal with designing the combat system was to make you feel like
Boy, I cannot wait for
small,
when they reveal
elite
SpongeBob
group
and
of
everyone
professional
loses their
Roman soldiers
minds.
facing off against the barbarian hordes. You are very well equipped, you're
Okay.
very well trained. You have to experiment with
So
your
far, these
skills,
look
some of
interesting.
which come from your weapons and others of which come from your classes, and find the best way that your characters can work together to survive in the face of these overwhelming odds. Ultimately, it's a role-playing game, and the most important thing to us is to give you a strong, deep story full of memorable characters, some of which are from real history, because our game is set in the real world, right around the end of the Roman Republic. Our story spans a decade, and it takes you all across Europe, including, of course, to Rome herself.
What I really like, though, is our approach to choices and consequences. There's a real sense of the world reacting to what you're doing and the role you decide to play.
Choices and consequences are a huge deal to us. We've spent a lot of time and effort making sure that even small actions you take can have surprisingly large knock-on effects. Decisions you make right at the start of the story can come back multiple times throughout your adventures.
Oh, it's one of those types of games. Like that's actually pretty good.
Fate than that. He should try being
It looks a little weak graphically. Like the textures specifically are really low quality for some reason.
Sway in this region. The locals might try to
I know it's not a big deal, but like when the camera zooms in, it like really bothers me.
It is more than twice the size of our previous game in the series. And we talked on a few things in the game, but we haven't even touched on the majority of the features, like managing and commanding your legion in battle, crafting items, leveling and equipping your party, or treating the injuries after a fight, or expanding your war camp to unlock new features. We haven't even talked about the music either. Our composer, Tom Farnon, has done a fantastic job of bringing to life all of these diverse cultures in the game.
Absolutely. I still get the chills whenever I listen to the main theme.
The main theme is wonderful. Another of my favorites is Cleopatra's theme, because somehow he's managed to summarize what is actually a very complex character in a piece of music, which is extraordinary.
Well, that's gonna do it. We hope you enjoyed this deeper look into Expeditions Rome. We can't wait for you to have your own unique adventures playing our game.
We do regular dev streams on Twitch, and we also have dev diaries on our community site. So we'd love for you to join and take part in the conversation.
It's most likely happening. It's
Facebook,
very, very,
Twitter,
very likely that a
Discord,
BFB
so
sequel
there are
is
plenty
going
of
to be announced
opportunities
during
to
this
plug
stream.
in and learn more.
Yeah.
Either that or a new game or a remake. Just like I said, we'll have to wait and see.
Something
the only
SpongeBob.
off-road racing franchise to feature bikes, ATVs, and UTVs is back with its 8th installment, MX vs. ATV Legends. This time around, the team at Rainbow Studios wants players to know what it feels like to become a world-famous professional motocross rider, building a career.
It's gonna be like the extreme sport
plus
type
story
game.
elements like invitationals and sponsorship opportunities.
They're alright, to be honest.
Trails mode, which takes riders across
they're good for a
various
good time
outdoor
sake here and there, but not
environments,
something
as well
we'll
as
really play
squad-based
often.
multiplayer gameplay supported by Rainbow's new server infrastructure. Here's a first look at what it's like.
I want to go get a glass of water, but I don't want to miss Bob. Here,
Well,
while
these have
this
been
is going, I'm gonna go get a glass of water really quick. Keep people entertained.
And you should have enough time.
Yeah, because like these are gonna take a while.
Yeah. We'll take a look at the chat.
How long have they? How many games have they revealed so far?
Hold on, I don't know actually. Hold on. Now.
Destroy Humans.
Destroy Humans. So that would be 1.
Then the
2, 3.
This will probably be the 4th game.
It's either 4 or 5.
Probably 4.
Yeah.
And how many are they revealing total?
I have no idea. Well, hold on, let me see if I can find a good answer.
Probably 6, I think.
Let's see. 10th to know. Hold on. Let me find.
Oh, this one's coming to the PS4 too.
Superpower
PS4.
3 aims to be one of the most complete geopolitical simulations out there. Set in the contemporary world,
see here.
you'll play a country and influence political, social, economic, and war simulations. Grand Strategy teams up with real-time strategy to bring you the ultimate chance to go back and make the tough calls in real-life situations. You might even do better than the pros.
Oh, yeah, 6 new games.
So right now they're coming out with this. Right now, this is the 5th one.
All right,
Oh, boy.
so yeah, I think they were making. They were like people asking them on Twitter. They were like they did the usual like no towards them. So I don't know if they were being serious.
Because we've all had to wait, and for much too long, to be finally
I
heard.
don't think there's gonna. If this is the 5th game and there's one more to go, I don't think.
We see incompetence, imbeciles.
All right, I am back.
Leaders, not able to rise up to the times.
I didn't miss Bob, did I?
Our time.
No.
Okay.
That would be weird if they literally made that just for the logo.
Takes over. Everyone should be fully aware of one thing. Today is not about me. Today is about all of us. Today is about our movement. There are millions of us out there joining our cause. And it is together, bound by this cherished heritage, that we will show them who we
it's
are.
like the 5th game out of 6. We don't know if SpongeBob's even going to be revealed or not.
Just begun.
I would be really surprised if they didn't do anything to reveal anything about SpongeBob. It would be dumb.
Yeah, I mean, like if the new thing they made for the logo, why would they put Sandy in her Karate Island outfit if it was just for the logo?
That will be just a huge disappointment, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, only to find out if they're going to reveal any more games.
Up next, we've got Elix 2, the sci-fi action RPG.
Okay, yep, we definitely we lost this one.
No, they've like 3 of the games that they have talked about, not 3, probably like 2. 3 if you count this one of the games have already been announced, so they don't count towards the 6.
Oh.
Less talking, more showing.
Expeditions Rome had been announced. This has been
this is
announced.
an update. I see. It says post-apocalyptic I said that wrong. Whoops.
And one of the other ones, I don't remember which, was also already announced, so they don't count towards the 6.
All my efforts to prepare you for this impending danger.
That's a huge relief.
Or for not.
And this one,
Humans
huge
forget.
rehydrated relief. Yeah, dumb joke.
Oh my gosh. This looks
Ignore
insane.
The signs. We have to be prepared.
We have to take care of ourselves above anything else.
The lip sync is a bit weird.
Now go.
I think they can fix that. It's not actual gameplay footage.
True.
Don't be such a buzzkill, man. Grab a beer and relax.
Listen.
Hold on, let's see if they revealed Destroy All Humans 2. That's like a new game, but that got leaked.
Time left. If we ignore the signs, there'll be no future for us.
Yeah, I know. But maybe you're getting caught up in this too. It's probably not that important right now.
Kaya, I'm doing this for all of us.
The CGI, like right here, I'm pretty sure it's
In case you
CGI.
haven't noticed,
It looks
I have
kind
other
of.
things to worry about.
I don't know
And
why.
could
I don't know
really
if
use
it's just
some
the framing, but it looks kind of
support
choppy.
here and now.
Yeah, it does.
Shit.
So, 3 of the trailers they've uploaded say announcement, but the other ones just say showcase or world trailer or gameplay. So I think we
It's
should
weird
be good
though,
still.
because this has they've mentioned that name before.
Coming to you from Hemimont Games is Jagged Alliance 3. The game combines
Nope, that's not
turn-based
SpongeBob.
tactics with best
Yeah.
party strategy.
I swear it's gonna be at the end. If they have anything to say about old Spongy Boy, it's gonna be at the end.
It's gonna be at the end where everyone just freaks the frick out.
Each with individualized personalities and skill sets. For the people who remember Ivan, yes, he'll be there too. This world reacts to your decisions, and the fate of the country rests on your shoulders alone, because of course it does.
Yeah, this one's louder.
Looks clear.
The diamond should be upstairs.
They're doing it again.
Soldiers incoming. Pull back.
They're doing it again.
nowhere to go. Pull back. Pull back.
Man, they have a good variety of like games and all that.
Yeah, true. About something for everybody.
And that's like, I mean, they're just trying to appeal to everyone, and that's good. Like, you know.
Diamonds. For more.
We got them trapped. What we are gonna do now, man?
This one has a pretty good art style. I like it.
Yeah, that's alright.
Oh wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's one of those games.
Yeah, I kind of disappointed by that from how the trailer, like the cinematics looked.
And what is this again? A turn-based RPG?
That's what it looks like.
Because I'm getting Mario and Rabbids vibes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Cool.
The new Mario and Rabbids game looks a little funky.
Honestly, I forgot that was happening, actually.
Wait, Mario and Rabbids?
And they're getting a sequel, or another game, I should say.
Oh, I thought the Rabbids were dead at this point. But I guess not.
Yeah, there's another one of those games coming out, and this says similar gameplay. I think it was funny. The art style changes aren't sitting with me right.
Okay, hold on. Let's see about this next one. Oh boy.
Thank you all so much for joining us today.
And then
I hope you
it's
had a
over.
great time and are just as hyped as we are for all those upcoming games.
Oh, come
wait,
on!
I almost
Wait,
forgot.
wait.
Wait,
The wishes
wait,
of
wait a
those
minute.
with pure hearts can be granted with a vial of mermaid tears. Are you ready,
What
kids?
mermaids?
It's SpongeBob!
I get this! Are you ready, kids?
Oh my god.
Wait!
Hold on, guys.
Oh my god! shit! What? Oh, victory! Oh my god!
It isn't. It's a sequel. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
This is just BBT. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, I love the art style. It's so good.
Yeah, this actually looks fantastic.
Holy shit! I don't.
This is the best possible way they could have opened this up.
Oh man, I was not expecting that.
Yes, yes!
Oh, it's not coming the next jam. We got purple lamp. Good sign.
Oh, they're doing it!
It's got mayo.
Oh god!
What is? It's the inked. It's the inked. God.
Saw mayonnaise in the corner.
It's the
Oh
inked.
my god!
It was in fact a new game.
It was a new game!
Alright, let's
Hold on, what's going on here?
What the?
Okay, everybody's just gonna.
Hey guys, can we do something really quick? Can we do something?
What?
What?
Victory scream!
Oh.
Alright.
I wonder if Riders is dead at this point.
We should go back and watch it in slow motion.
Yes, let's do that.
We need to watch the whole thing again. That was awesome.
Alright, yeah, that's a good point. Let's go to their channel and go to the official upload because it should be in higher quality.
I'm so glad I was wrong.
I just saw it.
Oh my god, that was just.
Alright, here it is in the highest quality.
That was awesome. Let's watch it again.
I can't get over that.
This is the best way they could have opened it.
That's the thing.
Getting like third movie vibes, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look okay. All right. I do gotta say, they do the enemies do genuinely look like the ink, though. I gotta say.
But the art style, I cannot get over it.
It does look really good.
Imagine if this actually is just like trailer art style and not like actual the game. I would be sad. That better not be the case. This better be the actual game.
The cosmic shake, that is just awesome. And now we get. So it wasn't just for the sake of the logo, like.
Yes, thank goodness.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Like Purple Lamp is developing again. That was
Yes, that's nice. I'm glad they have Purple Lamp again. They
like,
at least.
They have a bit more experience now.
Yes, I am a little sad that it's not. At least right now, it's not confirmed for a PS5 or Xbox Series X.
Wait, is that Shift right there? That Shift's video?
What?
I think it's Shift's video.
That's not Shift.
Nope.
Shift is doing it though.
Oh, there's Candy Crush. Candy Crush.
All right. Let's sort of go by this nice and slowly now. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's break down.
Let's break it down.
But just wow, that was just a huge relief. Like I kid you not. Look at the slow motion.
Oh man.
But I'll be honest, it's like it looks like we're going through different periods. And why is Patrick rolling like that?
I have no clue.
No, I was wondering why like his face was so like big compared to his body in that artwork, but now this explains why.
we got the mayonnaise, as I said.
Because it's an instrument.
Surfboard
So
looked like it was
if
made
I
of
had to
bubbles.
guess, this is gonna be the replacement for sliding.
Yes, that's what it looks like. It looks like it's made out of bubbles.
And then there's the ink.
Like, it's like we're going through one. It's like we're gonna go through like different time periods and all that from what it seems like. Like.
Oh yes.
But like I said, honestly, like that was just a huge relief. I was like, they were just wrapping it up. I was like, oh come on! And then they just dropped that huge bomb on us, like.
Yes.
Like that was just like the biggest rush, the biggest fake out they could ever do.
Oof. I mean, it seems like something Thqnordic would do.
The
but
Steam page is up too, guys. The Steam page is up. We're gonna have to look at that too.
Okay, so you're gonna.
When's it coming out? When's it coming out?
We probably don't have a date
It's
yet,
gonna
if I had
say
to
when
guess.
we're ready.
Again, so.
Again.
Okay, wait.
Sometime next year.
So.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
The enemies here, you've got a few different kinds. These two are the same, so I'm assuming that these are the actual enemy types, because these two are the same guys. So these are, I'm assuming these are like fodders.
What are they made out of?
Big guy on the right looks like the
goo.
appetizer.
Yeah, he does, actually. I'm assuming that's where they got that inspiration from.
Yeah. I mean, if Martin, what's his face? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. If he's in charge, I mean, he might not have known a lot about Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I know damn well he knows a lot about SpongeBob. So if he's in charge of this one, then I think we're in good hands.
That might be a slam move.
Probably. And it looks like we got SpongeBob and his karate here. Wait, okay. Are we gonna have like character battles and all that? Like, are we gonna have like all
I'm assuming, yeah.
Snap.
Either this is actually like another SpongeBob / Sandy like karate fight, or this is like a different, maybe like dimensional version. But what's Squidward doing here?
I have no clue.
I thought his hat was a mohawk for a second.
He's
or is
just
that
like a
camera?
director.
Wait, what? Is he like filming something apparently? Because like
yeah, that's what he looks
Slides
like.
camera
he has like a
pants.
megaphone.
Look at Patrick here.
Patrick.
Patrick. Is there an explanation why Patrick's like that in this game?
What if what if that is a mechanic? What if he floats by you? Because that's how he's shown. That's how he's shown the whole trailer. He's shown like that.
Yeah.
So he probably follows you around like that. See?
I'm sure more of the story will be revealed as time goes on.
Is this supposed to be Kelp Forest? What is this?
Possibly.
Prehistoric Kelp Forest or something.
Probably prehistoric, yes. I guess this is before manners were invented.
Because like we got
we got the meme Sponge Gar. Simpleton himself.
This looks fantastic. If this is what the game looks like, then I am
That is
sold on the art
beautiful.
style.
I hope so.
This is a huge improvement on art style compared to the last game.
Crossing my fingers. I hope so. I don't know if it will, but I hope so.
Like, I'm not just talking about graphical fidelity, I mean art style-wise. The art style is a huge step up.
Yes.
Is this animated by the same people who did the third SpongeBob movie? Because it kind of looks like it.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
It doesn't look like Purple Lamp's animation. It doesn't look like it. So this might not be actual, accurate to what the game's gonna look like.
Or maybe it is. It's just like in a. Who's calling me?
So what is this place supposed to be?
Spam call.
Kind of looks like Rock Bottom,
It's like
except all the
green.
buildings are shaped like the pumpkins.
Yeah, this is weird.
Ruby season.
And of course, you got the Dutchman.
Probably like this is his ultimate. Just like he's got his lucky sock.
This here looks like rehydrated to me.
Yeah.
The background.
It's so probably like. Oh, you got Mr. the Seahorse. We're like a cowboy theme type setting. But...
So what it seems right now is that each area gives you your own costume. It's got like costumes assigned to each like world.
Yeah.
We're going across like different like dimensions. I think it seems or worlds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's called the Cosmic Shake, which means like It's probably in vein of like, again, Crash Bandicoot 4 and Ratchet and Clank Ripped Apart. It means like we're going like mostly like I'm pretty sure in vein of like Crash 4 when we're like going through like different
Oh my
like
god, her
dimensions and all
expression
that.
looks so fucking weird. Why does she look like she's got rabies?
I mean, but the whole thing like it's playing Sweet Victory in the background and all that, and just the reference to it, that is awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're actually playing the actual song, that is even more awesome.
Yes.
You can see more of the enemies in the background here.
Yeah.
These floating ones.
They look a lot like goo enemies, like from like. Going through nights, it seems like we're gonna do like a night type level.
Yeah.
Alright.
And judging by like this vortex, I think probably like it's either gonna be like I don't know, loading screen or actually like a replacement where we're like going through like different like levels.
Yeah.
It's just
Alright.
coming soon.
Here we go. So I'm assuming that all of these screenshots are just from the trailer. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they are from the trailer.
Yeah, we don't have anything to go off of right now.
Okay,
But
here we
still,
go.
like,
Wish-granting mermaid's tears in the hands of SpongeBob and Patrick. What could go wrong? Sure, the very fabric holding the universe together could come undone, opening portals into wild wish worlds. But that's nothing our favorite sponge can't handle with the right cosmic costume.
oh, so it's like so they're gonna so it is kind of like in vein of like the games I mentioned, like it's about time and ripped apart. Like they're going through like it's like basically the fabric of reality is like in danger.
Yes. They
Which is like
destroyed the universe. Sounds like something they'd do.
This is SpongeBob and Patrick we're talking about.
I quite like the concept.
Yes.
They can do some pretty crazy stuff with that. It gives them a lot more freedom.
Yeah, because like it gives them a lot more freedom to do all these crazy and inventive worlds and have like tons of different creative gameplay.
There's more information, guys. Here we go.
Let's take a look.
Everybody do the cosmic shake. Key features: unlock classic and new platforming skills like the fishhook swing and karate kick.
Oh, nice.
Don more than 30 fantastic costumes like Snail Bob and SpongeGar.
30?
Yeah. Travel to 7 distinct wish worlds like Wild West Jellyfish Fields and Halloween Rock Bottom.
Oh, so it is Rock Bottom, just in a Halloween.
My eyes are glued on the one below the next one you're about to read.
Okay. Experience all the buddy movie banter with SpongeBob's permanent companion Balloon Patrick.
Balloon Patrick.
Balloon Patrick. So Patrick just ate a balloon and now he's a balloon, or he like wish I wish Patrick is a balloon, and then or maybe that would.
This buddy
maybe
movie.
that was just the effect of I don't know, things going wrong.
This buddy movie banter makes me think of the third SpongeBob movie, so they might be taking inspiration from it.
Oh, please.
Or the first movie.
Okay.
Oh.
Voiced by their original actors. We could get Clancy Brown.
Is Clancy Brown confirmed?
You better get Clancy Brown. No more Joe White, even though he wasn't a bad actor.
Yeah, put him in the game or I'll break your kneecaps.
My friend says that he's not even going to buy the game if it doesn't have Joe White in it. He says that that if they change the voice actor halfway, it's just weird.
Okay, well, what is your friend's name? I'm gonna go after him now. Oh no, I'm not gonna.
Enjoy the in-game soundtrack featuring 101 songs from the series, including "Sweet Victory."
Oh my God! But wait! Please tell me it's gonna be actual game music and not just stock music from the show.
Oh Jesus! Don't do that. Don't be.
No, don't. We don't need a repeat of the Activision games.
Okay, SpongeBob and Patrick meet the mysterious fortune teller Cassandra, who gives them a vial full of mermaid's tears. Legend claims they grant the wishes of those who are pure of heart. Naturally, the two best buddies get overexcited, and their flurry of wishes tear open the very fabric of space and time, all while releasing cosmic jelly onto Bikini Bottom and opening portals to strange wish worlds in the process.
Oh, jelly.
Now it's up to our heroes to rescue their friends who got lost in the Wish Worlds and bring back Bikini Bottom's most iconic buildings. That's weird. But Cassandra has her own devious plan.
They already spoiled her. She's the villain.
Okay, so Plankton isn't the villain. Huh, interesting.
So they have to work together with Plankton, or Cassandra is really a robot and Plankton's the real villain this whole time.
And
I swear to God, if you just predicted that.
That's everything.
But that, again, that was just awesome. Like, we thought, oh no, SpongeBob, and then all of a sudden they say Mermaid Tears. I was like, it's SpongeBob. I immediately knew what it was.
Oh, I'm kind of shooken after that. That was a lot better than I expected it to be.
Yeah, and it was right. Like, they did show it at the end.
See, I called it.
He called it.
Gamescom did it with Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. That's why I was like, they're gonna do the same thing here.
The Patrick balloon does not seem like something I like, though. Because that means that you're not going to be able to change into Patrick, and the only playable character is going to be SpongeBob.
That sucks. That's like Truth or Swear.
Yeah, and that's really what it seems like they're implying, is that SpongeBob's the only playable character.
Oh, dear.
That's disappointing.
I mean, I'm still excited, and I still think it could be good. I'm just...
saying, like, I'm very excited.
I'm personally not going to be able to sleep for the next 5 days, or probably not until the game's released.
Well, I'm going to be excited until this thing is released, because,
The most worrying things to me are the Balloon Patrick, the in-game soundtrack being the songs from the series. That one actually is really alarming, because they didn't really compose a whole lot of original music for Rehydrated, so...
Yeah,
they just redid the I'm pretty sure they just like put over like different instruments for like certain instruments for like for Rehydrated, like, because obviously like there are some notable differesses, especially in Rock Bottom. Like, you can definitely tell that there's a lot of stuff that wasn't there.
There is a small possibility that, because you know how it says you're rescuing your friends?
Yeah.
Maybe after you rescue each of them, you're able to play as them.
I hope so. I mean, Sandy's on there, the main art, so that could mean something.
Yeah, like after you rescue Sandy, then you can become Sandy.
Yeah.
But what about like Patrick? Is he not going to be playable, even though he's the balloon?
I doubt it. I
think Patrick's stuck as a balloon.
Sadly, that's so weird.
Why didn't you give that job to Mrs. Puff?
Who at Purple Lamp? Who at Purple Lamp was like, let's make Patrick a balloon? That is so weird.
I am sorry, Purple Lamp. You already have me, but like, you're sort of like. You're sort of on thin ice right now.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but I am still skeptical. Some of these things are a little worrying to me.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these things, like promising, but at the same time, they're making some questionable decisions.
I don't think most of these would be their decisions, though. Especially like the soundtrack stuff. That might just be Viacom.
Yeah, they say enjoy the in-game soundtrack featuring songs from the show. Oh boy.
If that's gonna be the whole soundtrack, I'm going to be.
That's what it seems like to me, personally.
Telling me they couldn't get a composer? Okay then.
They might have like remixed versions, which I'd say would be better.
Yes.
If they have remixed versions, I mean that's fine. But if they don't have any rocking tunes like the movie game and Battle for Bikini Bottom or Truth or Square, or I don't know, that's the same thing, but like no, not Truth or Square. I mean just Battle for Bikini Bottom, the movie game, Creature from the Krusty Krab, and even the Last Pants, like, and Last Pants too. But like if they don't have any rocking tracks or like big, bombastic orchestral tracks, like all that variety we had. if they don't have that, then and that's just disappointing because like something like that should at least should at least be taken a little bit more seriously, especially thematically.
I mean, if it was only like, if it was like they announced that like you can unlock the songs and listen to them, then maybe I'd be like, okay, so maybe there's a chance here. But the fact that they're saying in game is kind of got me concerned.
Yeah, same. I also feel that based on like the specific track they used here, I feel like Sweet Victory is gonna be playing during the boss fight, the final boss.
Maybe, but that wouldn't be a bad idea. Like Sweet Victory's playing through the final boss. That would actually be cool. Like you're actually feeling like you're SpongeBob trying to like save all of space and time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think I would have preferred something more like either like Battle for Bikini Bottom, how like orchestral and like serious the final boss was, because like that's still an epic final boss theme for a SpongeBob game.
Yeah, the soundtrack. Probably my big worry right now.
I think I have an idea. We don't know how far this game is in development. Like it just got announced, obviously, but like if it's not too far in development, maybe they can go back and get a composer to like compose actual music instead of like, oh, we're gonna reuse this like the stock music from the show. That is literally what Activision did. So it's you're gonna go that cheap route? Heck no! Like, come on, don't.
I just had another thought. What if it was Nickelodeon's decision?
I'm pretty sure it was Nickelodeon's decision. Like they're because like if they rush Rehydrate out like that and they're doing all that crap with All Stars Brawl and saying like, oh, we're not gonna have voice acting at first, then it's pretty sus.
Yeah.
If they're rushing this damn thing out again, you've shot yourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Because like that's twice now, and it's just like that's one of the reasons why not a lot of people like Rehydrate at times, because like the glitches, like they didn't give enough time to finish.
That's another good point. They say that there's only 7 worlds.
Well, then again, how many worlds were in Battle for Bikini Bottom?
Way more than 7. You've got Jellyfish Fields, Downtown, Blue Lagoon,
the Poseidome,
Mermalair, Rock Bottom.
Sandy's Tree Dome, even though
I wouldn't count that one. I wouldn't count that one.
That's just that's a part of the hub.
What else is in the second area?
Sand
Mountain. Then Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. Yeah, that's way more. That is way more than 7. I am already at 10 fingers. Like,
but maybe the worlds, even though they're like 7 worlds, they're actually bigger. Like,
yeah, they better stretch these things out.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I still feel that's you can't include enough in just 7 worlds like that. I'd rather have like 18 smaller, more diverse levels than 7. Because like you don't want another Alaskan bullworm situation.
Yeah.
Where it just drags on and on and on, because that could happen if the maps are too big and they just don't change anything.
Yeah, level length inconsistent.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. That's a problem I had with Creature from the Krusty Krab, and a lot of people did. Like the levels, especially the bullworm level, I hate that so much. And Rocket Rodeo, that was so much fun. I wish it could have gone longer than like 13 minutes.
Ones like Rocket Rodeo and like the Super Sized Patty were very short, but then the bullworm, the Belly Troubles, was just way too long.
I'm worried.
All right. This is not. We're all worried now. We were so excited, but now the hype is dying down.
I'm still excited, and I still am hyped. I'm just
personally
worried.
Yes, I personally am looking. I'm actually a lot. Honestly, I don't feel as nervous as I was with like Rehydrated, but yes, I am somewhat cautiously optimistic. I'm still surprised that this thing's not coming to Series X or
That's
PS5.
weird. Yeah.
It's very bizarre. And All-Star Brawl is coming there. I think
okay.
I hate to say it, but I think Nickelodeon's getting chummy with Game Mill.
Oh no.
That would be boy.
Yeah, because already they already had 2 racing games and now a Super Smash Bros. Clone.
It's actually 2 games within the release of Rehydrated and this one. Who knows? They might try to cram another one out before it.
But come on, Nickelodeon. Can't you let these games simmer? Like, let them do what they want. Come on, you already have, like, crap shows, say, like, Side Hustle. I mean, I'm surprised the game hasn't come out of it. It already got renewed for a 2nd season. Hello?
Yeah, we're here. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just had to go on that tangent for a second. I never really seen Side Hustle. I don't really care for it, to be honest. I just see it as another generic Nickelodeon sitcom, but, like, back to SpongeBob, it's just like, come on, like, this is your biggest property. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you want this to sell, you gotta at least let the developers and publishers do what they want. At least a little more. Give them more creative freedom.
Yeah.
Like, and just like, you have nothing to coincide with. There are no movies.
There's a website
right
for it. More art.
Is that Pearl up there?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Why is Puff in a marshmallow suit?
I don't know, but it's really weird. It's giving me.
Wait, is that Larry in like
vibes.
a pirate outfit? He is in a pirate outfit.
I mean, okay, that alone has me somewhat interested.
I thought this was a robot on the artwork.
I think they're using the battle is on again. They're using that term again. You saw it. Scroll down a bit. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Okay then.
PC, PS4, Xbox One. Is that all that's coming?
Is it not coming to Switch? Did they not say Switch in the
Wait,
trailer?
it is.
I thought they said Switch.
Wait, go back to the website. Go back to the website. Oh.
Oh, it's not displayed on the Steam version.
Yeah, this is. Oh, yeah, it's going on a Switch.
Right
it's going on a Switch.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Then why does it not say Switch here?
Huh.
Is it coming out later?
I mean,
if it's not displayed on it yet, it's probably going to come out later. But look, I have faith in Purple Lamp. They can, if they're building this off Rehydrated and refining everything, like the art style, the controls, and making new ones, I have faith that they can do this.
I'm still praying to dear Lord that we get Xbox Series X release.
Who knows? I mean, Crash Bandicoot 4 eventually got like PS5, Xbox Series X and S like releases, so why not? If Rehydrated does, no. If Cosmic Shake does well, and there could be interest for it, then maybe, just maybe, Nickelodeon will say, you know what? Let's release these games on the new generation.
Because it would seem so weird that they would like do this, like do like Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl on the next generation, but not this. Considering like. Considering Thqnordic, considering the fact that Thqnordic is like the one company that like people want Nickelodeon games from, it seems weird that, you know.
All right, I have a theory.
And they have. Oh, go ahead.
It goes back in with what I was saying, but remember how I said like they might have it where when you save characters, you can play as them.
Yeah.
So if you think back to Rehydrated, they had a bunch of playable characters in that game that were limited to just the multiplayer version. So
true.
They obviously don't struggle with making playable characters. Like they can do that pretty easily. And honestly, if you look at this, you have Pearl, Mrs. Puff, Sandy, Mr. Krabs,
Squidward.
Larry, Squidward. They might all be playable just after you save each of them.
Yeah,
I could see them doing that.
The whole point is like the whole point is like to go and save your friends. So it's like maybe they're all playable. Maybe Plankton's playable too.
Yeah, I just noticed two things here. They're not really like major things, but I want to point them out. One, I noticed there is actually like a string that's attached to Patrick's foot.
I saw that too.
Oh yes. And two, I noticed the queen jellyfish collar under Pearl. I didn't know what that was at first.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Loser.
Well, I will say I'm kind of glad that this doesn't seem like a threat to BBT, because I was a little worried, but because this seems very different than what we're doing.
Yeah, so I think
honestly, I mean, what you said with like with how Nickelodeon's getting chummy with Game Mill Entertainment, but like, I mean, just Thqnordic has like a bunch of different Nickelodeon properties like to make games on. Like,
yes, they acquired all of those assets, and yeah, they're just gonna sit on them.
I'm pretty sure it's Nickelodeon's decision to like. I mean, how did like who's here?
What?
Oh. Where?
Did someone join?
Chester! It's Chester!
Hello?
How you doing?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. We can hear you.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you watched
Too
the
early
thing.
for this. How you guys doing?
We just freaked out.
I'm sure.
I'm a changed man.
Changed man.
Yes.
Big things,
Right
big
now we're just speculating about the new SpongeBob game they just announced.
Yes, I watched the thingy thing. It happened earlier than I was expecting. It happened at just before 5 a.m. So, yeah. What are you guys' thoughts?
We're like we have a lot of mixed feelings at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're like hyped, but we're like concerned about what they're doing.
Okay, because I think that the concept is really cool, honestly. My biggest issues are the fact that Patrick is just a balloon, which means he's not going to be a playable character.
Mm-hmm.
And the music, they say, the in-game music is going to be soundtrack from the show, which gives me flashbacks to Activision days. I don't like that. I would have rather had original music. And what was the last one that bothered me?
The words coming out on like the last generation consoles, the PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah.
Oh, there's only 7 worlds, where even original BFBB has 9, and I expected them to do a lot more than BFBB did. But that just seems really limited to me.
And again, they're coming out on like PS4, Xbox One, and you know that. I mean, Switch is like considered like just so far like it's looked like this is going to be like a low budget title, like Nickelodeon's trying to rush it out the door for like something. Which, what's there to coincide with? There's no new movies, no new specials, nothing. Like nothing currently coming out at the time. So it's like, what are they doing? I feel like they're rushing this out the door now. Because, I mean, that's sort of like what happened with Rehydrated. Like, they rushed it out the door to coincide with a new movie, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Nickelodeon's track record recently, well, in general, but recently with video games has been quite disrespectful, I'd say, to the artistry and the process of creation. In my opinion, at least, just like as soon as you announce that your game doesn't have voice acting, to me, it just screams of cheap, made quick, and is a bit disrespectful to the products you're
honestly, I get that vibe too.
Ludosity did say that they are going to try and get voice acting in, they just can't do it by launch.
This is for the fighting game?
They're doing it by DLC.
For the
fighting game. And this game has full voice acting by all the original cast, so the one we're looking at now.
Yeah, like they're gonna get Clancy Brown, hopefully.
Yes. Yeah, which is it's a good step. for me personally, there's not a heap to really go on. As soon as they did the whole and wait, there's more, I was like, oh, okay, so we're gonna have a cinematic trailer. You don't have that much, otherwise you would have done a segment. That was my immediate thought. But there was a little bit of panic there for me for a moment. I was just like, did I get up at 4:30 to not see SpongeBob, to just see MX racing?
Yeah.
That was the panic in all of us. Like, we just
when they said it was ending, we kind of yeah.
I full on called it.
Yeah, he called it. Like you're saying, he said he showed it. He said he was going to show at the end, and sure enough, they did.
Yeah.
I've honestly
As soon as I heard the term "mermaid tears," I immediately said SpongeBob, and I got excited.
But yeah, so I feel like there's not a heap enough to form any concrete consensus, really. First thing that kind of struck me was, I feel like definitely does get that vibe, and I didn't realize there were so few worlds. But I did get that immediate, and you probably already talked about it, that immediate, even just from the colors of the portals and all that type of stuff. I was like, someone's watched the trailer to Ratchet and Clank one too many times.
Yeah.
Wait, you said Ratchet and Clank. Now you're getting me excited because I've been playing all the games lately.
I haven't played the new one. I've only played like the old ones. But
oh yeah, ripped apart. Like I was making a comparison to that in Crash Bandicoot 4 because like it was like saying like it's like the way they're going with this, like like SpongeBob and Patrick are making wishes and it's tearing apart the fabric of space and time. That is literally like how Crash 4 and Ripped Apart's doing it. I haven't even played Ripped Apart yet.
My only issue of any kind, because there's really not enough to go on here, and a lot of that type of stuff sounds like it could just be bad wording. Like the whole games show soundtrack stuff could just be like, I'm not sure what games they do it where you can like unlock tracks and can just play it over.
Makes me think of like
Mario Odyssey did that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Sonic Mania I think did that.
My main thought goes to like Final Fantasy 15. Like
I
you drive
hope
around, you can listen to the old game soundtrack.
I hope it's like that, but you got to consider that this is Nickelodeon we're talking about.
This is cheapskate Nickelodeon.
Yes, not to mention they do use the term in-game featuring the songs. So.
And I would also like to point out the fact that they didn't remake any of the only things they remade for Rehydrated music-wise was the backing track for the cutscenes, and it was not very good.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Oh god.
Not to mention that they also, the versions of the soundtrack that they're using, or they were using for the, so you know how they had the music, quote unquote, my brain is.
Oh yeah, there wasn't stereo.
They added new stuff to it.
Fake stereo.
Yeah, fake stereo. Thank you.
Fake stereo.
Yeah, the way that they did that, they didn't even use the original raw versions of the tracks or any clean rips. They used a YouTube downloaded version, like from like the most popular one, the one on it's like, what is it?
I think it's Fred's.
No. Hold on, let me look it up. I know the exact video. I can see it in my head. But they used.
No, I'm saying like I thought Martin like said what I don't know his last name, but like I thought he said that they took it from like the PS2 version.
Yeah, no, they did but like. So you know Kiki's Music Collection? I think that's the one anyways.
Oh yeah.
Those are the versions. Those are ripped from the PS2. Ripped, quote unquote, and they have this like buzzing sound, and it's still in Rehydrated because they used the YouTube versions to make the enhanced ones.
Dang.
So I do not have a lot of hope for any original tracks they would make, and that's another reason why I really think that when they say that, they legitimately mean they're just using the soundtrack from the show.
If they're doing that, that is just absolutely, oh my god, that is literally what Activision did. Like, a lot of the time they took music from the show, like, and a lot of the tracks, like, they were just from the APM library. Like, I haven't even heard them in the show, like, itself, and I haven't even watched the show in a while, so it's like, what are they doing here?
Oh no, another problem. Another problem that could occur if they're using songs from the shows. The thing is that what if people try to do Let's Plays of this and they get copyright claimed?
That's a big point because
That's
I've
another
gotten
thing.
I've gotten
happens.
copyright claimed on almost every video I've used official SpongeBob music in.
Yeah, that happened to me when I did a Let's Play on the movie game when Goofy Goober Rock happened.
Same thing to me, but the video didn't get taken down. Just got copyright claimed.
Yeah, same here.
I used to do skits, and I'd use the official SpongeBob music to, you know, make it feel more like an actual SpongeBob episode, and every single one got copyright claimed because I was using the music. So that's really alarming.
My take on that is that, I mean, if you put it in the game, then how is that, like, it was made back when, like, YouTube wasn't a thing, so how come, yeah, whatever.
I don't know. I don't know how to
This
feel.
does not look good.
I really like the art style, though, because my biggest, and when I say biggest, I mean my biggest issue with Rehydrated is the art style. I don't think it's a bad-looking game. I just wish it looked more like the show. And this, what they've shown here, is way closer to the show than Rehydrated. So that was like the one thing I wanted to see changed for this game, and that's really good to me. But what scares me is this is most definitely animated by the people who animated the third movie. So that doesn't mean.
But also, this doesn't look like it's a sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom. It looks like it is a new game entirely.
Yeah,
it does.
I will go a step further than you. Firstly, the art style in Rehydrated was horrendous. I hated it.
It's the reason I don't play the game.
But something I will just point out is I think my only actual problem with this so far, based on the very little detail we have, is the concept that, and I don't like it when sequels do this, or new games do this, but especially for a content like SpongeBob that has such a plethora of really good stories and really good worlds and really good situations, all that type of stuff, and their immediate jump for a new game or a sequel or something like that is to jump outside the norm.
That's what I was thinking
all that type of
too.
stuff. It's like as someone who doesn't watch SpongeBob anymore, but has a love for SpongeBob, like if I get a tattoo, I'll get a tattoo of SpongeBob. It's that type of thing. But it's that type of stuff where I have a lot of love and a lot of respect for the SpongeBob world and all those types of stories, and you immediately jump out of that. And there's obviously a lot of creative freedom that gives them for worlds and all that type of stuff. But as a SpongeBob fan, I'm more interested to see the SpongeBob world than a crazy new world or anything like that. You haven't given me enough SpongeBob games of just being able to explore Bikini Bottom in its entire capacity for me to then be like, okay, now let me show me something completely different. Like, obviously, Battle for Bikini Bottom has shown us these worlds and all this type of stuff in a lot of great detail and all that type of stuff. But they haven't shown us everything. They haven't shown us everything of SpongeBob. And they haven't shown us more modern SpongeBob either. And I personally don't like a lot of the modern stuff, but they haven't shown us that type of stuff. And now they're immediately jumping to the crazy and to the intergalactic and to the cosmic and all that type of stuff. And it feels like it's a missed opportunity to expand and just show fans like us, hey, our favorite locations, and also, showing us a more robust Bikini Bottom.
I completely agree, but I would like to say that it does seem like most of the locations they showed are either are locations from the show or are based on them. So, for example, you've got the prehistoric world, right? That's from the what's the episode? UG.
SB-129.
That one also has it too. It depends on which one they go for. They're both prehistoric.
You got SpongeBob BC or UG, and then you got SB-129.
This right here, the cowboy world, seems to be taking inspiration from
Pest of the West.
Yeah, Pest of the West. This city-looking one that they show with Sandy and SpongeBob in it looks like New Kelp City to me. Like a lot. It actually, I think, I'm positive that's what this is supposed to be. Yeah, look at it.
Hold on.
That's what the buildings look like.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
It looks.
Yeah,
this looks
and-
like New Kelp City to me, and in this shot too.
And then you got like Halloween Rock Bottom.
This one's weird. This is the only one that, out of all of the locations they've shown, that has no connection to anything. It's like, where did they get this idea?
Rock Bottom, they say, but it's Halloween.
It's Rock Bottom, but Halloween. Like who?
Yeah, that's basically what I said.
Well, let me clarify then for a second. It's not so much the problem of the presentation of worlds, but more the 5 a.m. brain.
You're good.
The background, the concept behind it, that for a sequel we've got to go bigger, we've got to go cosmic, we've got to go. It's the cosmic shake. It's all about these different locations, all that type of stuff. It's like I want a robust but expandable world to explore, not just crazy flavor this minute, crazy flavor that minute type of thing. Because that's my concern with this, is you're going to have a lot of disjointed feelings to levels, because 1 second you're in the Halloween version of Rock Bottom, and then you're in Pest of the West. It can be very disjointed rather than a situation like, and I have my problems with Battle for Bikini Bottom, but Battle for Bikini Bottom has a very consistent tone, it has a consistent design, it has consistent, it has the building blocks and grounding of a SpongeBob world.
Yeah.
And something like this it's an uphill battle to make everything feel interconnected and everything to feel important.
Well, I'd say I feel like this is more so aiming for the complexities of a SpongeBob movie rather than an episode. Bfbb feels more like a SpongeBob episode. This feels like they're going more for the feeling you'd get from a SpongeBob movie, with all these different like unique locations, unique with quotation marks.
And this big adventure.
Yeah, this big thing. And it almost seems like they're going to be basing the story a little bit off of the way that Sponge on the Run is written.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely getting that vibe.
I was thinking more of Sponge Out of Water, because like they go back in time, they go through like different time periods now. Like SpongeBob Plankton do.
I mean,
I
more
was kind
so.
of thinking that, but then again, I haven't seen the new SpongeBob movie yet, so I take it that with a grain of salt.
I'm meaning more so, less than just the plot, like the basic plot, more so the way they're writing it. The actual, it feels more like this big adventure, rather than, because the second SpongeBob movie doesn't feel like this big adventure. It is a big thing, and actually it's my favorite of the three movies. I feel that this is going more for like that, not road trip feel, but that sort of exploration, adventure-y feel that the second movie doesn't do.
Like how the first and third movies are doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This feels like they're taking a lot of inspiration from the third movie's writing, like the way that it's set up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as of right now, I'm thinking of more the first movie because you know SpongeBob and Patrick go through all these different locations to get to Shell City and all that.
Yeah, my main thing is the way that they say that it's gonna have buddy movie banter, which is like exactly what they said in the third movie.
Anyway.
Oh yeah.
I think I might actually head out, guys, if that's all right.
That's fine. Go ahead.
That's fine.
Okay, so I want to just give my final thoughts. So yes, the music situation is a little concerning, but like what Chester said, I'm gonna actually wait a little bit and see if we get any more information, and then I'll go from there. But overall, I am still very, very disappointed that this is not coming to Series X or PS5. But I'm gonna wait until we get more information before I start gathering how I really feel about it.
Same here.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm still hyped. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm saying a lot of negative things, but I'm still hyped for this. Any new SpongeBob game is good to me. The fact that they're continuing to make SpongeBob games is good to me.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
all right, I'll be seeing you guys.
See ya. Bye bye.
See ya. Take care.
Goodbye.
Right.
I mean, well, it's just like with all this, it's just, especially with Thqnordic, like what we were saying earlier about like how, you know, with like Nickelodeon also has Brawl and just like the publisher, you know, all that like Game Mill and Entertainment. I mean, it sucks that Thqnordic has like 18, as far as I'm aware, 18 Nickelodeon properties. And I know that SpongeBob's the popular one, but And then also some of the older ones like Rugrats and Wild Thornberrys and all that, and Ren and Stimpy are being used for like a fighting game made by like a company who's at this point made like 3 sort of like cash grabs.
Yeah.
Like 2 racing games and now a fighting game. You know, a Smash clone. And the fact that with what we've learned so far with Cosmic Shake, it's a little concerning that Nickelodeon is once again trying to rush us out the door to get make a cash grab, make money, and not really letting the developers put their heart and soul into this game and just like take their time doing it, and just giving them the budget to do all this stuff, actually hire a composer if this is really what they're gonna do. They're gonna go the Activision route and just have music from the show and not just any if they're gonna have music from the show, maybe have a composer remix it. I wouldn't be fine if they had a rock remix of one theme or an orchestral remix of another theme.
I completely agree. I feel that, but I'd honestly say I'd rather them reuse music from the show than have the composers who worked on Rehydrated make all the music. Because the composers from Rehydrated did not do a very good job at all. And at least the music from the show is composed well.
Yeah, but maybe they could have someone, I don't know, maybe they got, I doubt they would get people who worked on the original Battle for Bikini Bottom or the movie game. Heck, I mean, maybe, I don't know, this is a long shot, maybe they could get the composer for the original Ratchet and Clank games, David Burgell. Because in my opinion, I think he did, even though he did electronica and all that, a lot for the most part, electronica and orchestral, I think he did pretty damn well. I love his music. I can't stop listening to it, even though it was even though for the first game's case, there was a lot of samples, but he still did a great job with the soundtrack for those games. Now, granted, I mean, obviously, SpongeBob and Ratchet and Clank are different, but I'm pretty sure he's done other, the composer did other variety and such besides, it's a lot of times just electronica, and SpongeBob's obviously under the sea, so it's more tropical themed, but I'm just saying, if they could get a good composer who knows what they're doing and can actually create memorable, awesome themes, I mean, also with Crash 4, the composer for that, he did awesome. I mean, a lot of some of the tracks are when he if he did I don't know, just not just the whole jungle theme and all that. When he did other stuff, because the game was obviously going between different worlds and all that. I mean, I don't doubt that get a composer who can do all that, make memorable music that fits each area and not just we're doing all tropical theme, but just that's one thing about the Activision games that sucked. None of the music obviously fit. It was just stock SpongeBob music that just that obviously does not fit the area. It doesn't fit the the urgency of the situation. Imagine if something is about to fall apart, the whole threat this game will have, all of reality getting destroyed, and then you have happy and fun music. That doesn't seem right.
It does quite limit you to not be using custom-made music in any situation. One thing I will say though is it is quite interesting. I do like, considering how much Nickelodeon has consistently disrespected its media in the way it does its games, and obviously the budgets as well. It is nice to see how much Thqnordic seems to respect it, and gives it the limelight and all that type of stuff. And man, there are some cheapo-looking games in their 10th anniversary event thing, and it's kind of just a surprise that it's definitely worrying, the fact that the whole music situation, and if they haven't put the money into that, but they've clearly put the money into other things, into the animation, into the visuals, all that type of stuff. Would I have done that? Would I have instead paid a musician? Probably. But yeah, it's an interesting direction.
They probably could have paid somebody to make all of the music for the amount of money it cost to make this one trailer.
Yeah.
Because this is animated by a movie studio.
Yeah, it's expensive stuff.
It looks like it.
It is. This is definitely the third movie team. The people who worked on like the Captain Underpants movie and all that, they're a movie studio.
Yeah.
They animate movies, films. So getting them to animate a trailer has to be expensive. They could have used that money to get someone to make music. I honestly
Jump on
would
the
have.
Fiverr, man. Start throwing money around.
As-
Please, we need music.
As shitty as the announcement for Rehydrated was, with just the Flash animated SpongeBob from the cover, you know, I honestly would have rather had that as a trailer, like something like that as a trailer, if they had original music instead.
I mean, yeah, the only shitty thing about that was the fact that we then had to wait months.
Yeah, to see anything.
It's like, I was like, why announce it now if you're just gonna make us all wait?
Well, it looks like with this, like, compared to, like, Rehydrated, like, it just had the simple Flash animation. Considering that we have, like, sort of like CGI animation like that, and we have, like a good idea on what the game's gonna be about. I mean, obviously, like, Rehydrated is like a remake of the original, but, like, we have more footage of all of this, and just, like, we have a pretty good idea on what this new game is gonna be without getting, like, a simple animation.
I also would say that you can tell they have a bigger budget for this than Rehydrated did. This is way bigger than what they had shown for Rehydrated. Rehydrated felt like an indie game, like very indie.
It felt very cheap.
Like even the like marketing for it was very indie like. This did not feel like an indie game. This felt like a big title. And that is good. That means that they're getting more funding now than they did with Rehydrated, which means they'll be able to hire more people to work on it.
Hopefully a composer.
Hopefully.
And I'm really glad that Purple Lamp's been given another shot with it. Because that was one of my concerns. Was that they would just drop whoever it was, and just jump to the next ship, the next cheapest ship. But I'm glad that they're getting their chance to kind of fine-tune their skills, and I reckon it has the opportunity to be a much better platformer just in its design.
Yeah, and considering the circumstances that Purple Lamp were under, they honestly, I cannot believe what they were able to create with the situation they were put into. Like, as much as I dislike Rehydrated, especially its art style, it's still crazy they even had a functional game, because they did not start working on it for a while. It was their first ever Unreal game. They'd only made Unity games before. So they had to basically learn an entire new engine for this game, which is also one of the reasons it's so buggy. And with that, on top of the fact that they had basically no time to work on it, like when the game started to when it released, it's ridiculous that they had a functional piece of software at the end. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I still think they did a good enough job. Like, I mean, I enjoyed Rehydrated, to be honest, despite all of its problems.
There's one other thing though, and this was the most important thing. A Purple Lamp, I want you to hear this, and I want you to take this very seriously. Goddamn, fix the distance. I'm playing on a bloody PS4, not PS2. I don't want to see fog in the distance. I'm over it.
Fix the texture popping.
Fix the texture popping. But when I'm going down the slide, and in my PS2 I could see the bottom of the slide, and on my PS5 I can't see the bottom of the slide, there's a problem. I don't like it.
Fog is a necessity in a video game because it emulates real world, but it should not be that close. It should not be Silent Hill. That's the thing. Most of these games recently, I've noticed that most cartoony games have just been cranking up the fog as high as they possibly can, and it's just so weird. I don't know why this is becoming this stupid trend. I notice it in a bunch of these cartoony games. They're just like full of fog and really thick volumetric lighting that just muddies up the screen. I don't like it. I understand what you're talking
more
about.
On like the like detail than actual like getting the game to run good. and load in properly.
Because fog needs to be in a game. Fog is important. It makes the edges of the map not just look super sharp, and it's hard to explain, but trust me, as a game developer, it is necessary to have a way to blend the world into the background. But when you bring that super close, it feels like you're in Silent Hill. Like, it ruins the vibe, in my opinion, and it also is just like, you can't see 10 feet in front of you. It's weird. Like, why would people be doing that? I don't know why that's a trend right now.
Yeah, especially when they seem to be putting so much emphasis and work into the whole multiple levels and all that type of stuff, and the craziness of the levels. Like, let me see the levels.
Yeah,
please,
exactly.
Please. Anyway, I'm probably gonna bounce, guys.
That's good. Go ahead. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, go ahead. Not that's good. Leave.
Thanks,
goodbye.
Man.
Goodbye. Why aren't you gone already?
See ya.
See ya.
Goodbye. It was nice having you here.
See you guys.
Yeah. Oh, Cartoonish is here.
Yes, sorry I couldn't show up earlier. I had school.
Okay.
No, you're good. You're good. Man, this was a ride.
Yeah, my teacher was able to actually put the whole THQ thing up on the big projector screen.
Yeah.
You're joking.
No, I said it in general. I was watching it in class.
Oh, I just missed that. But we just streamed our reactions to it, and when SpongeBob came around, we all lost it.
Really?
Yeah, you weren't here. You missed it. We all freaked out.
We all thought, oh no, SpongeBob. As soon as when the guy saying like, oh, that's gonna be it for us, it's like, oh. But then he dropped the bomb, and it's just like, we were all freaking out. I gotta go back and watch that when this is over with.
I do think I'm gonna end the stream though, because it's been going on for a while, and most people are leaving, and I've got some stuff to deal with. It was really nice having everybody on.
This was fun. This was fun. Thank you.
We should do stuff like this more often.
Yeah, we should. Cause like this is actually fun to like sit, like watch stuff, talk about it, and then when something like big like this happens, we all just like spend a few minutes unpacking what the heck just happened.
Yeah.
That was fun. Thank you, No Left. That was
problem.
This was awesome.
Thank you for joining me.
It's not a problem. Not a problem. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Later.
Okay. Goodbye. Thank you guys for coming to this stream. I've had a lot of fun. If you want to see more content like this, I will try and deliver. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to